Introducing Larry and Sue's 61 Thunderbird. They gave me a little short list of things to check out. So today we're just going to kind of give everything a once-over and check out their little baby and see what we got. So every single tilt-away column, every single one of them. Alright, so Larry had a complaint of smelling fuel when he pulls it in the garage, and I'm smelling it right now. I like how this is double gasketed. Off topic, but it's double gasketed. So the air cleaner clears the HEI, which is fairly massive in here, and that's not very good either, but it is what it is. Anyway, smelling fuel. Checked everything over here on the carb. We are good and dry on the carburetor. If I look down and zoom in on top of the fuel pump, it's a little wet. So when I get this up in the air, we'll take a gander, but I'm assuming that might be our fuel smell, because I can actually smell fuel coming up through here. So check that out, make sure it's not a hose. It's also concerned with some oil leaks. I mean, there's a little bit of oil up here, but nothing that constitutes a big leak. Let's go and see when we get her in the air. One positive, cooling system holding pressure. When the car's been in here parked 20-25 minutes, so happy there. No leaks on that front. I'm gonna put her in the air and see what we got going on down below. All right, so definitely have okay, that is actually fuel. So the fuel pump is leaking, so we're gonna need to get a fuel pump. That's one thing to go on the list. And then our oil leak is out of our filter adapter here on the side of the block. It's a simple gasket. Easy enough. Get that handled and cleaned up. Clean all this stuff off when we do that. So we need oil filter adapter, gasket. We need a fuel pump. And of course we'll just change the oil while we're at it, because we're getting a lot of oil down here, but it's mainly from up here. The dipstick tube is also leaking, so it looks like somebody tried to repair it at some point and didn't seal it properly. You can see that right there. So take that apart, get that figured out. All right, so now we're finding the trans leak. There's fluid all over down here. Looking up, our pan itself is actually fairly dry. Oh, betting man, might be that tail housing seal. Oh yeah, there we are. So it's tail shaft housing seal that's leaking, just a little bit. But we're going to drop that pan and reseal it as well when we need to do that, which would just be good manners. Right, so that part's handled and figured out. Just going to give everything back here. Quick little once over. Oh, cheers stuff. All right. Actually looking fairly good back here. The rubber here is just starting to crack. This is actually quite a bit nicer than a lot of this era of T-Bird that I encounter. So we got that going for us. may contemplate putting shackles on your to-do list in the future, because those bushings are a little bit done. But other than that, that's nicely bent. Other than that though, not so bad. Not so bad at all.